What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to another driving episode. That's right, we're going to be driving around Lexington, and this time we're going to head west. That's right, we're headed west down 378 and Highway 1 to the west side of the lake to check out that area. So hop on in and let's take a drive. And for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Brandon. Not only am I a transplant here to South Carolina, but I'm a local real estate agent as well, covering the Midlands of South Carolina, Lexington, Columbia, and Lake Murray. And I put videos out every single week teaching you about the area to see if it's right for you. So don't forget to click that subscribe button, but let's get started with the video. All right, so as we get kicked off in this drive, again, we're headed west through Lexington. We're kind of starting off, if you remember, in the original Driving Through Lexington series, I started the second part in the Lexington Medical Center facility. That is just behind us. But the first route we're going to take is we're actually going to head down 378. This will take us close to the lake. We'll see some of the neighborhoods mentioned in the Lake Murray series. And then we're going to come back and we're going to go down Highway 1. And yes, this is the original Highway 1 that starts off in Florida and heads north. And so this section of it right here in Lexington, we're going to head down it. It'll take us down to Lexington High School, close to some other neighborhoods, but we'll check out the west side of Lexington in this video. But we'll continue on. There's unfortunately not a whole ton of stuff. There's kind of pockets of it as we go. So you'll be listening to some of the music along the way. And then as we come up to different areas, I will point those things out. So on the right here is going to be the Madison Park neighborhood that was highlighted in the Top Neighborhood series. So as we come up to this intersection, on the right, you're going to have a Piggly Wiggly, which is a grocery store. On the left, you're going to have Publix grocery store. As well, I want to point out, if you make a left at this intersection, you're going to run into Hadley Park. You're also going to run into Crafty Draft, which is an amazing beer spot if you're in town. And then if you continue a mile down the road, it's actually going to meet back up with Highway 1 where Lexington High School is. May not make sense right now, but when we head down the Highway 1 area, this will be really important. Obviously, if you're on this side of town, you need to head to Lexington High School, get an idea of that, more grocery stores over there. So on the right here is going to be the SUMMERLAKE neighborhood that was highlighted in the top neighborhood series. On the right here is going to be the new Beechwood Middle School. If we make a left at this light, it's going to take us to Spring Hill Lake, which I did a video about, as well as the Rocky Springs neighborhood built by Stanley Martin, and the new Great Southern Community, soon to be launched here, Carrington. On the right here is going to be the Sunset Bay neighborhood that I did a video about. On the left here is going to be the Hammock Bay condo complex. This condo complex does give you Lake Murray access, as well as some has views of the lake. If we make a right here, it's actually going to take us to one of the public Lake Murray access where there's a beach as well as a boat ramp. As well down this is going to be the Fox Chase neighborhood that was built by Stanley Martin, as well as the neighborhoods PINTAIL and Lakeside Reserve that were highlighted in the Lake Murray series with boat slips. On the right here is Marina Cove, the neighborhood that was highlighted in the Lake Murray series. On the right here is going to be South Shore Marina, one of the marinas on Lake Murray. On the left here is going to take you to the Hollow Creek Distillery. And as we kind of wrap up this, we're going to end where if you turn right here, it'll take you down to the Harbor Watch neighborhood that was highlighted in the Lake Murray series. All right, so as we kind of loop around back down Highway 1, so as we come up to the split here, right here at the split, in between is a Dunkin' Donuts, there's a pharmacy there, but let's continue on down Highway 1. Alright, so we make a left at this light. It'll take us to the BARR Lake community that I made a neighborhood highlight video about. On the left here is Papa Gio's, really good pizza spot if you're in town. On the right here is going to be a Lexian Medical Center facility. If you make a left here, it's going to take you to the Lexington Blowfish Stadium. On the right here is the Dawson's Park neighborhood. On the left, this field here, if you actually check the tax records, is now owned by Mungo Homes. And I'm told a new development will be built here in the near future. As we pull up to this intersection, this is the one I spoke to you about when we were on 378 that took you down Charter Oak, down by Hadley Park and all that. So as we pull up to this, you'll see on the left, if you head that way, about 4 miles down, you will hit I-20, the interstate. A little bit further past that is going to be the Longview neighborhood that I made a video about. Otherwise, right here at this intersection on the right, you're going to see McDonald's, Starbucks, as well as Lowe's grocery store and other shopping. On the left, you'll see is Lexington High School. At this light, if we make a left, it'll take us to the Oldfield neighborhood that was also highlighted during the Hadley Park video. If we make a right here, it's going to take us back down to where Spring Hill Lake was, as well as Rocky Springs in that Carrington neighborhood I mentioned. So as we continue on, a lot of this you'll see is going to be undeveloped farmland.
On the left, you'll see the brand new Centerville Elementary School. As we pull up here, if you make a left, it's going to take you up to Gilbert, which will have Gilbert High School, Gilbert Middle, and Gilbert Elementary School.
There's only one phone call that you need to make. In Columbia, Brandon Garon is a real estate agent dedicated to helping families relocating to South Carolina. Contact the agent I trust in Lexington and all of the Midlands, Brandon Garon, and visit him online at brandongaron.com.